Kim, what do you eat now that you can't eat dairy or soy? Well, today I'm going to have what I call Just Crack. There's a company that makes these called Just Crack an Egg, and they're great. However, they always come with dairy in them, and I don't want to pay extra for it when I've got the random ingredients that I need. To start, I have 4 eggs from my chickens. Yes, I'm going to wash them first. Those eggs are going to go in a microwave-safe mug. In there, I'm going to add some minced garlic. Yes, it's pre-minced. I don't care. Minced dehydrated onion. Salt. Kind of a lot of salt. I like a lot of salt on my eggs. Pepper. Kirkland pre-cooked bacon crumbles. Just gonna clean as I go and put these away. A little bit of Kim's Mix seasoning. I would tell you what's in this, but I don't know. It changes every time, but a very important one is there's always cumin. A couple slices of Kirkland pre-cooked Canadian bacon that I'm just gonna rip up and throw in there. If I wanted to make any effort with this meal, well, I'd be making another meal. But if I did want to make any effort with this meal, I would brown the Canadian bacon instead of just throwing it in there basically as ham, but I don't want to make an effort. Now I'm going to mix that all up and put that in the microwave. I'm going to start by putting it in for 2 minutes. Make sure to keep an eye on it because sometimes that egg will just bubble up and bubble over. Fewer eggs means less time. I'm only doing like 2 eggs. It's only going to take like a minute. If you want to throw some oat milk in there for some extra creaminess, you can. I'm out of milk. I'm out of everything. This is why I'm making Just Crack because it's easier. It's been like a minute and 50 seconds and it bubbled up, so I'm giving it a good stir. But then there's still a bit of runniness there, and if you like a little runniness, you could stop here. I like them not very runny, so I'm gonna give it an extra 10 seconds. When I have bell peppers, I really love this with bell peppers. Sometimes I'll have some like pre-cooked potatoes, like maybe like I didn't finish a baked potato or something, and I'll throw some of that in. That's also really good. I don't have any of that, so what I am going to add at the end now is some Daiya fake cheese. She is in such a good mood this morning. She's being so noisy. Is that so? Is that so? Yeah, happy girl. Someone's ready for a bottle. And so I'm just gonna mix in my Daiya so it melts a little bit, but really it's not that important. I just wanna add a little bit more texture in there because I don't have the bell peppers, so I don't have a lot of texture going on. On the side, I'm gonna have an Uncrustables. A lot of people who are allergic to dairy and soy would not have an Uncrustables because they are made in the same factory as the other Uncrustables, which use Nutella, which is not dairy-free. I don't worry too much about cross-contamination. Since I'm not the one with the allergy and it gets filtered through my breast milk, I consider it generally not that big a deal if she gets tiny little bits. And I also know that exposure to allergens can potentially help. I don't think that that's necessarily true for when it's a CMPA or MSPI. Specifically, I don't really know. I'm meeting with an allergist this week, so I'm sure I'll learn more. But basically, I'm willing to eat an Uncrustables, so this is what I'm having for late breakfast, early lunch. Brunch, if you will. Have a good day.